Hello, Kim Searle here, Emotional Mastery. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. I just wanted to put together a quick email video to talk about the fact that we are a product of our past. I've been having lots of conversations recently about this idea that we are everything that's ever happened to us. And I have probably explained on others what that's about, but it was watching a TV programme that brought it to mind for me a little bit more. This idea that, the scars that we have remind us of where we've been and what we've been through. But that's all they are. They do not have to dictate your future. And that's such an important message, I think, and I wanted to share that with you tonight. That anything you've ever read, heard, felt, smelt or tasted has been stored in your unconscious mind, that part of the mind that you only access rarely. And it's there so that the brain can check whenever you come across something. Have I seen this before? Goes back. Yes, I have. This is the way to be. Have I experienced that before? It goes back. Yes. And bring you back. So it's really important that they are just learnings. And what I really want to show you tonight is how you can start to make the changes yourself. Just 3 little points that you can learn for yourself. And the first one is that if the world is not to your liking, that's your choice to do something about it. It's your opener to let you know that there's something different. What would you like? Very often people will comment that they're not happy with X, Y or Z. Their job, let's take the job. They're not happy in their job. Okay, well, what would make you happy? What would your ideal job look like? And if you got that ideal job, and you understood, how would that make a difference to you? So very often we're so focused on what we don't want, we never really think about what we do. And that's the beginning of a plan. How awesome is that? And you can make those changes just by looking at what's not working for you. The other thing that you can do is look at what you're doing in the now that may be contributing to the parts of life that's not working for you. And I know that can be a hard thing to accept, but we are made up of decisions and choices that we make every day. Some of them micro choices that we make every day that mean that our experience is affected. And I think if we look at what we're doing around the area of life we're unhappy with, we can do something about it. So let me just use an example from my own experience. I'm a big procrastinator. It's a problem. Sometimes it's a bit of a problem and sometimes it's a lot of a problem. But my procrastination contributes to the experiences of running around at the last minute to get things done, of chasing my tail to gather information together. I put myself under pressure all the time because I've left things to the very last minute. Can you begin to see how your behaviours can contribute to a problem? It doesn't mean to say you're wrong or you're right. It's just knowing and understanding. It's just information. What are you going to do about it? How can you change that? The other thing that you can do is look at the people around you. Very often, we don't always think about this, but if you think about the people around you who support you, how much time do you spend with them? And I wonder, could you increase the time you spend with them? Because this is another way that you can learn to take back control and change your life in some way. You've got the clues going on. You've got the job's not good and how you can plan for what it is you do want. You've got the idea that you're contributing in some way to the fact that your job's not what you want. And it's okay. You can start to change that behaviour. And I want you to understand that to make that really strong is to have people who will support you, cheer you on, be your ambassador. It's so important, because the more time you spend with them, the more likely you are to move yourself forward. And I do understand, that you can have a family who perhaps they're not supportive, but only because they're afraid of what might happen for you. They're afraid of what might happen for them. And that's normal and it's natural. And the thing is to reassure them so that you can continue on your path, spending time more and more with those who do want to help you get where you want to be. So whatever scars you may be carrying, they're just lessons that you've learned. They're great, but they do not have to dictate your future. You can change your future just by looking at those 3 steps. There are a whole raft of other ones, and I've set up a Facebook group, Emotional Mastery with Kim Searle. It is chargeable, but you'll be getting lots more information around how you can make changes in your life that are constructive, that's easy, that can help you. Just check out my webpage, www.emotionalmasteryltd.co.uk, and look up Facebook. I really do believe this is a way forward for many people at an affordable price. Any questions, please do drop them in the notes below. I would love to come back to them. And in the meantime, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Take care.